boot it up. Continue it. This is the third time we're playing this. Oh well. Third time we're booting it up on stream. Oh my god, I forgot about this.
ジェリー餅メビウス
Okay, continue. You have to get into that warehouse. Hopefully I don't have to remember the code from yesterday, because I don't remember that at all. We're just going straight there. Just make sure that everything updated. Okay, so interact with this. I think I knew that right now. I get into this building, but why? But why? The cat is not here. Hopefully she remembered the code, because I surely didn't. Huh, it worked! Looks like Kazumi's tip wasn't a lie. Okay, I should remember that. Nice. From one spooky game to another. Oh, what a stench. I know that smell. Anyone who's worked homicide long enough knows it. Oh god, is he dead? Monka shake. Pick lock kick. Open. It seems to be blocked. I can't open it. Oh god, that's a lot of doors. I can't. Seems like the inside of the lock has been filled off. What? They didn't move at all. Must be reinforced. What the fuck? No good. If it's something is holding it from the other side. The hairpin isn't catching it on anything. This isn't going to work. Damn it, that did nothing but hurt my foot. Oh, what in the... Wait, is he wearing the mask? This one won't budge either. There's no way I can kick this down. The locks have been tampered with to make him useless. What's hidden in these rooms? Monka. This is the source of the smell, alright? The body's in pretty bad shape. Whoever did it took the time to mutilate the corpse. The internal organs have been disturbed. Maybe removed. What's this? There's a paper bag with the name Hagashi written on it. Did Rina do this? What? What is all this noise? Monka W. Nothing's changed, just a doll. Nothing to see here. Where's that noise coming from? Oh god. It sounds like something is trying to escape from the inside. Touch. Now, can we just leave? No. The rattling stopped. Why? Oh my god. This TV doesn't look like it's been used in years, and it's covered by a thick layer of dust. I doubt it even works anymore. What the fuck is this? Shots of various girls, all of them taking in this room. They don't look like the professional headshots an agency would take. They all look so sad and young. I've got a pretty good idea what these pictures were used for. The types of people they might have been sent to. Rina! So it's true. To think you were kept in a place like this. What happened to you? Huh? Something's happening? You're back early. Yeah, I don't feel well. I think I go to bed early tonight. Wait, what the fuck is happening? Ruby, don't ignore me lately. Lately it's been the same excuse over and over. I don't know what you're talking about. Ruby, my sweet little girl. You think because that one song was a hit, you could just stop working? That money's all gone, sweetheart. They spent it all trying to get you a record deal. Don't you think it's unfair to eat my food and stay here for free without doing any work? Ruby, hey, stop crying. Stop crying, I'm talking to you. Stop. Please, I don't mean it. I'll do another song. I'll make it up to you, I promise. I just don't want to. That's exactly where I'm setting all of these meetings up for you. You make the right impression with these guys, and they'll take you to places. Speaking of which, I could call a little while ago from my son. You know what he told me? He told me you were being a little disagreeable with him last night at his place. You know that he's one of our best clients, don't you? The things he can do for you girls. Do for you girls as well, I shouldn't even need to tell you. I sent you to him because he said there was something special about you. In fact, he said out of all the girls here, he particularly wanted to meet you. I did you a big favor by making that happen. Then you repay my generosity by crying and telling me you don't feel well, or whatever excuse you come up with. I couldn't. He tried to. I don't care what you tried to do. You should have let him. What the fuck? It's messed up. When I took you in, you were a vulnerable tiny girl who was failing school. Failing school. Was failing school. But I saw your potential. I could already tell you. I could already tell you how pretty you would be when you were older. That's all those men care about, how I look. So what? You think I took you in because of how smart you were? I thought he said you were an idiot. You're an idol. You're supposed to be looked at. Most men would fall in love with themselves to meet a pretty girl like you. But you ruin it for everyone when you sit down and cry. What are you doing? I'm sick of looking at an idiot. Ruby, you made me do this. What did he do? Did he slap her? Kill her? Oh yeah, we're jamming! On the moon music. I wonder if this is copyrighted. I think we're gonna get DMC'd for this. Enough of that. As cool as that was, enough of that. We're out. Peace. Wait, someone's crying now. Nothing to see here. What's that noise coming from? This dead guy still here. Does that say yet? The noise stopped. It's Arena. Damn it, Ruby. Can't stand to see you like this. You're not gonna feel better staying cooped up in here. Cooped up in here. Listen, I got you that photo shoot lined up tomorrow. The one with Marsha. Are you even listening? Don't make me go back. I don't want to go out. Let me stay here. What's wrong with you? Please, please, don't make me. I'm afraid to go. For as I can tell, all you're afraid of is success. I'll fault no one myself to make you a star, but you'll never get anywhere if you get locked if you lock yourself away. What? You're not going to say anything? You can't treat me this way. I gave you your name, your music, you damn near everything else. But your finger's special, right? Let me break it to you, honey. You're not. There's loads of other girls in this business just like you, and they do what they have to without complaining about it. They understand how important it is to keep clients happy. And I'm sorry, it's not all butterflies and flowers, but you're not some naive little girl anymore. You're a woman now. Hey, Earth Ruby, I'm trying to give you some advice here. You're not even listening. Rena, my name is Rena. What did you say? Rena? Who's that? Oh yeah, that was the name of some pathetic little foster girl I picked up. What the hell, this guy? I'm glad he died now. Wanna go back to being her? Just say the word and I'll throw you out there myself. If you think you've got it so bad now, let's count the seconds between you hitting those streets and ending up back into foster care, or dead in some gutter. Not so talkative now, are we, Rena? Or Ruby? The girl who was successful? The girl who could make it? If she would just do what she was told? Sorry, I'm sorry. I lost my temper. But you gotta see this thing my way. You were special, you know that. You just said she wasn't special. Make up your mind. I see. I saw so much potential in you. Such a beautiful young girl. I want to raise you up and show you what life could be. Then you reject me and everything I can offer you. That's a damn shame. You're still pretty, Ruby. So pretty. But not when you mop around. Look, I get it. You're a teenager. And you want to cry it out, right? Fine. But when you're done with that, you're going back out there. You think I want to send you to all these little meetings with Marsha and guys like him? I'd rather you were successful so I didn't have to do that. I'm on your side. If you work harder, you wouldn't have to do things like that. Stop. Stop crying! You're not a child anymore. I just want to go home. Home? Ha 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 ha. Where do you think that? Where do you think you are? You are home. This is as good as it gets. Wait, this is as good as it gets. This is as good as it gets as it's going to get for really. I don't know why that's so difficult to say. Tomorrow, you're going to get with Masa and do whatever he tells you to do. You'll stop just crying, and you'll stop making some money. Maybe it was a mistake to think you'll end up being special. Turns out you're just another disappointment. Another hole. Whoa! That's not nice. There's something laying on the mattress. That's a newspaper article. Dated October 24th, 2000. Oh my god. That was a few days ago. Holy shit. That would've been creepy if you played it exactly in that day. The article's title is One Hit Wonder Rupee Commits Suicide. Oh. That can't be. That was over 10 years ago. Her real name was withheld from the press, but her picture is there. According to the article, Higashi went to her room and found it locked. He called to her, but she didn't answer. I thought she must have been tired, he said. She'd been working hard on a new song. He only forced the door when he noticed the smell, and he found her hanging from a raft. She hung herself almost 2 days before. Damn. Probably in this room. There's more. Though Mr. and Mrs. Agashi had adopted her years before, Rupee was not made to work and love being an idol more than anything in the world. Her song, Look For Me, will go on sale again this month, with all proceeds going to various suicide prevention charities. I've read enough. The sadness that's in this room is the same awful feeling I felt in the sewers. Oh, poor girl. Is it Rena? Is this what I was supposed to see? Oh, time to GTFO. Something's gonna happen, right? We can't just leave like that. But maybe. I feel sick. It's that monster. How many girls did the guy she passed around and abused before she murdered him? And Rena, she looked like the same as she does now. 16 years old, a child. The guy she had her locked up, and she tried to take back control the only way she thought she could. Except she came back. And all that pain and suffering came back with her. When I was in that room, I could feel it like it was my own. And it's not the first time I felt it. The dark was stepped in it. As soon as I realized it, it was like the air changed. I can sense a pulse now. Like a heartbeat following me. Was that enough? The killer is nearby. The mask was up behind the door, and I can feel the dark. And I can feel the dark. But the path isn't open to me. What am I missing? My gut tells me it has to do with the common Kai, and the only one alive who knows about it is the old Kawana woman. She has to tell me what happened. Oh, I'm so much faster now. What? Oh, I feel so much faster at least. We just walk in and don't say a word. Alright. Can't go in now though. So dramatic every time we come here. Alright, well, before we go talk with Granny, I'm gonna go use the bathroom really quick, so be up here, look at chat. Alright, I'm back. Let's go talk with Granny. Actually, what we do is, yeah. Is Maya around here? I can't even go to the shrine. Right? What's up, Granny? Yeah, I told you to stay away from my family. Don't drag my grandchildren to this any more than you already have. Stay back. I have questions about the Kamikai. The group your daughter and son-in-law were part of. You're the only one alive who would remember. Kamikai? I don't think I know anything about it. Leave me alone. Oh, she's here, mine. Grandma, enough. Listen to yourself. Do you realize you're lying? Do you even realize you're lying anymore? Takashi told us everything. And you, Ito, just because this investigation is important to you, doesn't give you the right to barge in here. My, your grandma and I need to talk. If it upsets you, maybe you should go. Oh. No, I'm not going anywhere. This is the house I grew up in. It's as much mine as it is grandma's. If you have something to say it in front of me. Just a little while ago, I found out my parents died in some cult, and no one knows why. You think hearing that was easy for me? No. I want to help you, Ito, but all the deceit and lies is starting to hurt people. What I'm chasing is so much worse. Tell that to that poor man in the station. He's in the hospital now, terrified out of his wits. Wait, what? Guy. That's that poor man in the station. He's in the hospital now, terrified out of his wits. Oh, you mean the security guy? People aren't here to be used for information and thrown away while you move on. They have lives too. And bringing up the past can hurt. Surely you of all people understand that. I do, but ignoring the past won't make it go away. And there's unfinished business from the Kamikai that needs to be taken care of. But what's left to talk about? Everyone's dead, right? I promise to talk to you about this later. For now, let me and the detective talk. Go on. You were cooking dinner. You were cooking us dinner, weren't you? Alright, we'll talk about it later, but I'll be in the other room if you need me. So, you found me out. Now that my nose, I suppose there's no point in keeping it a secret any longer. The truth is, my daughter never would have joined the Kaminkai if it weren't for me. I convinced her and her husband to join. I was already a member. At the time I joined, my husband had left me and I lost my job, suddenly leaving me a single, unemployed mother who could barely support her daughter. That's when Tokimasa found me, and the society that stigmatized and shunned me was a fiction, a great machine to be fought, and that my very soul, that my very soul was at stake. Of course, you used me as you did everyone else. I just really wanted to hear that my struggles weren't my fault. The Kaminkali stole everything from me. My youth, my mind, then my child. And then one day in 1996, they all died. The cause of death was buried, and no autopsies were performed. Or if they were hit. Or if they were hidden away. That's simple. The government didn't care about some dead cultists in the woods, and covered it up so the papers wouldn't sensationalize their deaths. That's it? After everything I found out, you expect me to believe that? 12 people died that day, and no one knows why. What happened? What happened? Tell me the truth. You want to know what happened so badly? Fine, I'll tell you. They died for nothing, following in the footsteps of a madman who believed life was an illusion. As word of other compounds and groups being raided spread, Tokomasi began warning us that the end was near. He believed the world was collapsing, and it was time for him and his followers to abandon the flesh and find purity among the gods. Become as gods. Become as gods. But Miku, she didn't die for some conspiracy. She chose death because she no longer had an anchor for reality. And it was my fault. Beyond that, I don't know what happened to them. No, you do know something. In the report it says that after the officers killed the buddies, they found the mask. The same one you handed to me 6 months ago. That's... Tokomasa always kept it to himself, saying it granted him sight into the realm of the kami. I needed it. You understand? It allowed us to see strange things and people who were gone. The guru was a fool, a fake, but the mask? The mask was real. Yeah, it is real. It's a pretty good movie. There was a rumor that the cult members were killed by one of their own. Surely you didn't. No! You don't understand. I'll never kill my own child. I didn't take the mask. It was given to me. By who? One day, a man, some journalist or such, showed up at my door carrying the mask. I couldn't believe it. I begged him for it, and he stood there, smiling at me. His eyes were like none I had ever seen. It was strange. All he wanted in exchange for the mask was a picture of Himiko. Is that the collector? When I joined the cult, I was forced to give up my possessions, and only had one left. But I gave it to him, nevertheless. I thought if I had the mask, I could find her. But that maybe she would forgive me. As soon as I had it in my hands, my mind opened. I could hear her voice. So you went into the sewers chasing after her, thinking you could save her? Takashi told you that as well, did he? Yes, it's true. Himiko was crying out to me, begging me to find her and free her from a dark place. I would have given anything to hold her hand in my arm, to hold her in my arms again, and plead for her forgiveness. I don't care if you believe me or not. Just like Kasuki was calling out to me. I do believe you. We're probably some of the few people left alive who know what this mask is capable of. If you really thought it'll help you find her, then why'd you give it to me? Because I was wrong. At first, I only followed whispers, and I found myself in a strange labyrinth, chasing after her shade. The days bled together. I lost track of my grandchildren, of the shrine. It was an illusion. No matter how hard I tried, I never found her. I only became more and more disconnected from the world around me. I descended into madness. I was being used, just as Tokimasa had used so many years before me. I tried getting rid of it, throwing it away, burning it. None of it worked. It always came back. And when I did, the visions and whispers only got worse. So I put it out of my mind and tried as best as I could to live a life of solitude and ignored the screams of my daughter. Then you came. And when you did, the mask was screaming out in voices I'd never heard before. I thought it was a sign, so I gave it to you. I didn't even have time to breathe a sigh of relief before I heard a gunshot ring out. No one else ran. I think it was the only one who knew that sound for what it was. I thought the mask was punishing me once again by taking Maya away from me. Instead, it had passed tragedy onto another. I'm sorry. Perhaps the knowledge of the mask should die with us. There's one other person who knows about the mask, a girl named Rena. Does that mean anything to you? Oh wait, I forgot to grab a drink when I was okay, shit. Oh. No, I don't know anybody by that name. Do you expect me to know everyone who's been touched by the mask? No, but you were involved with a group that worshipped it. Are you sure you're telling me everything? Yes. What good will accusing an old woman do? Unless you're chasing someone too? That must be it. I told me you lost someone. Your partner in the police, is that right? If I'm right, then I suggest you stop your search. The place I was shown by the mask was not meant for the living. I barely escaped with my life. This is the second person who's telling us about this not being a good idea, so yeah. Maybe we should just stop. Stop while your mind and body remain intact. What if I told you there was another option? What other option? In the months since I met you, I've had time to examine the ancient text in the shrine, and as the mask got further away, it loosened its grip on my mind. I knew it would someday make its way back to me, and so I became determined to find a way to protect myself and my grandchildren from its influence. The darkness of the Kamikai and that ritual object are but manipulations used to sever up our connection with what is truly divine. The mask breeds darkness. Dark forces can evade all manner of living and unliving things, driving them to violence or death. That which is evil cannot be used or tolerated. It must be destroyed. It is the only way to save us from its grasp. Grip. You just told me it couldn't be destroyed. Destroy the mask? I thought you just said it couldn't be done. Yeah, exactly. Not physically. Grandma, is everything alright? I overheard you talking about that mask again. Yes, dear. But you needn't worry. In fact, it's good you're here, as this talk involves you. My, you're trained in exorcism. What? Well, how convenient. My, you're trained in exorcism and purification rituals for quite some time, haven't you? Such a ritual could purify the mask and turn it into a mere piece of wood, given we gather the right materials, of course. I can tell from the look in your eyes that you think me to be senile, but I'm quite serious. Even modern rituals have ancient roots, and with enough conviction, they are still capable of great power. Before, I was content to die as long as the mask didn't hurt my children, as I was too feeble to do what was necessary for myself. Feeble. But now, seeing you here, I see a second chance to do what is right. If you truly do know what the mask is, then you must help me destroy it. Slow down. I didn't come here to be involved in a ritual exorcism or whatever you call it. I only want the truth about the Kamikai, which you still haven't given me. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? So be it. I can see there's only one way to change your mind. The only trace of what happened that day would be at the Kamikai compound itself. The records of its location are lost. They were never made public, but I know where it is. Oh, how convenient. What's the catch? Go there. Search for your truth. See what worshipping the mask has wrought. When you return, you'll help me destroy it. What makes you so confident I changed my mind? I went back once, years ago. In all honesty, I'm not sure why. Perhaps to remind myself of my sins. What I saw and felt in that place, it was tainted by darkness and death. Those two things are all the mask will bring to you. And there's something else. I had a feeling you'll say that. The heavy, unnatural air I felt when I returned to the compound. It had the same stench, the same quality of the tunnels where I searched for Himiko. Sounds like superstition to me, so what exactly is it you want in exchange for the information? I believe the energies of that mask and that place are linked. I want you to bring something back from there. Anything. It might help in the ritual. It might help. Working for the truth will not bring you peace, detective. Purifying the mask very well might. Remember that. The compound is in the forest of Akogira. Akogira? Hey, that's a suicide forest. Oh shit. Suicide forest. What a dreadful name. Though I suppose those woods have seen their fair share of tragedy and death. E.T., you can't just go charging in there, it's dangerous. What if you get lost? GPSs don't work in there. And I even heard compasses won't point north. Not only that, but, well, a lot of people go there to die. I don't think you should go. You two keep talking about that mask like it's some evil spirit causing you pain, but But I think the pain you're feeling isn't caused by a mask. It's just you. So many nights after that girl died in the shrine, I had nightmares. Every corner I went around, I thought I'd see her there. It wasn't a ritual or charm that made me feel better though. I just stopped listening to the fear. I confronted it. When you took me to see Takashi, that was the first time I had left Kamakura since April. It's embarrassing to admit, but I was scared. And yeah, Takashi telling me all this stuff about mom and dad was scary, but it's the truth. I wasn't hiding from some demon I'd invited myself. I wasn't hiding from some demon I'd invited myself. Anyway, I know you might not listen to me, but I don't think you should put yourself in danger. Just so you can keep chasing your demons. Maybe you're right, but some demons have a way of spreading to others. Seeing the Kamikai compound is something I have to do. Well, it's your choice, but Akogira is huge. How are you going to find How are you going to find one compound? Mine makes a good point. It's been a long time. Are you sure you remember where it is? Of course I do. I know what you two must think of me, but I'm not senile. I'm not some senile old lady, damn it. It's a hike away from a bus stop on the outskirts of Narusawa. Used to go into town occasionally for supplies. Several miles from the bus stop, there's a cling and a path there, used time to time by the Forest Service. I'll draw you a map before you leave. It continues for quite some time, and eventually it'll be blocked off. Keep going forward and don't turn back or leave the path. The forest can play tricks on you. Supposing the path is still there, it seems pretty incredible to me that the compound would have been left alone all these years. Should be graffiti everywhere and stuff. It still stands. After all, why would they bother going and dismantling it? Go. Search for whatever truth you think you'll find. But be careful, detective. Do what must be done, then leave. Staying there is dangerous. I hope that once you enter that place, feel the energy I did, you'll have this you'll have the sense to see what I never could. You understand, don't you? The mask must be purified. I understand. Good. I'll begin preparation for the ceremony regardless. See her out. Damn. She knows everything. She is not forgetful at all. What the hell? She's just been debating us this whole time. She's never said anything like that to me before. You must have really scared her. Listen, I'll help with this ritual because I think it'll help Grandma get better. But don't get yourself killed. I know in your eyes I'm probably just a kid, but I know how much it hurts to want the truth. Takashi obsessed over the past, and I was miserable not knowing Grandma almost went insane on top of it. Grandma said it herself, but you're still young. You should forget all about this and start over. You might not want to hear this, but listening to you two talk about the mask and spirits, well, you sound like that girl at the shrine. Oh god. It scares me, and it should scare you too. Take care of yourself, you two. You didn't even say goodbye. God damn, 90 investigation. We are professional detectives. And we played this game for 8 hours. God damn. A long game. I didn't think it was gonna be this long. We have also been taking our time with it. So I guess. Oh, all the other spot disappeared now. Benosuit. Despite nicknames of volcanic earth, it grows and makes the forest beautiful and green. Every year, however, a large number of people wander in, intending it to be the final resting place. Occasionally, authorities have to comb through it to new bodies. It's kind of messed up. Goddamn. Finally, this must be the path the old Kawana woman was talking about. If her story is true, all I need to do is follow it to the Kamenkai's old compound. Let's hope it's that simple. No time to sit here and think about it, though. We need to get out of these woods before nightfall. You didn't bring a flashlight or anything? We're entering the entity's realm. Look at all this fog. Keep going. The hell is this? Oh, Ichi-sama. 3 statues covered in moss and undergrowth. It looks like one is missing. Depiction of Oji-sama. What? It's said that praying to these statues can help guide the souls of children who died young. What? Why are the kids laughing? Monka ass! They look so cool and they look so old and forgotten. It's kind of sad to see them abandoned like this. How could these statues help anyone out in such a dark place? What the fuck? Wait, why am I here now? Excuse me? It's a... Hey. Rena, what is she doing here? Why am I in the sewer? Where am I? No! Anywhere but here. I don't want to remember this. Why now? Ayami, why'd you come here? You left me to die again, happened to you? It was your fault that this happened to me. You're so selfish. You never cared about what happens to anyone but yourself. People who get hurt along the way are just collateral damage. It's all about you, and what you want. You. Not looking for me. You only want to hurt the girl, to hurt the old woman. To see everyone who gets in your way suffer. No, that's not true. I would have done anything to change what happened to you. But make it go away. I can't bear to look anymore. Stop. Make it stop. I don't want to remember. What a great idea. Remembering hurts, doesn't it? Let me take away all the pain. What? Let's forget together, Ayami-chan. Let's forget. Let's forget. Let's forget. Let's forget. Let's forget. Great then. There's a hanging body over there in the background. Okay. Are these statues gonna be here again? An Oji-sama statue. I feel a familiar person as I pick it up. Do we have to go back, or are we just gonna run into it eventually again? Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what? So we didn't make it through the forest? Why the fuck is this guy here now? What is happening? You're supposed to be dead. Jeez, the way you were sleeping, I thought you'd never wake up. Huh? Where? Kasuki, thank goodness you're okay. I knew I'd find you. Find me? What are you talking about? I haven't gone anywhere. I saw you on the ground. Rena, she slit your throat. That must have been one hell of a nightmare you had. Nothing good a cup of coffee can't fix. Speaking of which, I fixed the coffee machine, so you can officially file that case closed. It's closed. Hey, okay, you look a little out of it. Take your time getting ready. I'll be in the other room. What the fuck? Yeah, thanks, Kazuki. What is this? I was looking for something, wasn't I? Why can't I remember? My heart's beating a mile a minute. I can't shake this feeling of dread that's hanging in the air. This is real, right? I want it to be real. What the hell? The cat. Lady Fluffington. Welcome back to the real world, sleepyhead. Huh? You're not dressed? You didn't forget about our picnic, did you? Picnic? We were gonna have a picnic in the park and see the cherry blossoms, remember? I know it's not exactly traditional, but I think we could grab a pizza on the way over to... Oh, this guy loves pizza. I like this man. I like this guy. It's an important time of year, after all. Did you forget that too? Don't you remember when the cherry blossoms fell and you saved those two girls at the shrine? You're a hero. Wait, what the fuck? Saved? No, I'm no hero. She died. I killed her. She's always trying to stop me from. Katsuki, something doesn't feel right. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. Of course it is. We're together. The sun's out. We've got Lady Fluff. Happily. Yeah, Lady Fluffington. Isn't this what you wanted? With your parents gone, Lady Fluff and I the only family you get left? This is where you belong. And we love you, Ayami-chan. That's why you'll come with us. Come on, we've got to get going. Go? Where are you taking me? Somewhere safe. Oh god. Safe? Why? Where was I going? Where's the path? The path isn't for you. It leads to suffering. So let's lead the path and be happy forever. This guy. Go to picnic? No. I don't even have an option to pet Lady Fluffington. Wait, Rena is here. What the fuck? Isn't this nice? We're all here like one big happy family. They're eating pizza. Okay. Look at his pizza. Why is there just like one random leaf on it? Oh my god, I hate it when they do that. Like, what the fuck? That's messed up. Why would you do that? There's one random tiny leaf on it. What the fuck? We don't need anyone else. 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 It's better this way. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here, but safe. Stay here and run, Ayami. Kazuki, what's the matter with you? Did I turn into Satan? Nothing's the matter. We're exactly where we need to be. This is all so wonderful. I've taken you somewhere safe, just like I promised. Far away from places you don't belong. You stay here, so you can't hurt anyone anymore. Free from all those pesky, painful memories, so let's forget together. So there's no saying where Rena's here. Lie down, it's comfortable and stay there. Forever and ever and ever. No. Ignoring the pain won't make it go away. Kazuki wouldn't want me to forget. He'll tell me to keep going. I know this place. I've been here before. It's drenched in the same suffering as it was then. Rena, why do you take me here? Why'd you take me here? Why would you leave me alone? Why do you want to hurt me so badly? Why'd you come here? I can't still playing happy music. Don't make me remember. Stop, 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 stop. Ah, back in the suicide forest. And now I feel re-expression so strongly before. If I didn't come to my senses, I might have... Right now, what's in this forest that she doesn't want me to see? All the dead corpses. Hey. The air completely changed when I placed the statue with the others. The forest doesn't seem so dark now, and I can see it clearing up ahead. Is it over? Rena, are you still here? Somewhere? Ha 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 ha. Hee hee hee, ho ho. This must be it. The Kamenkai compound. I finally made it. Looking at it now, I can't help but feel underwhelmed. For all this secrecy, classified documents, for bonding stories, for budding stories? All I see are drab gray structures in a forest clearing. But it's eerie. Over a decade ago, 12 people died here. And this compound was left as a grim reminder. It gives me the creeps. I should find what I came here for and get back before sundown. What was Rena trying so hard to prevent me from finding here? Well, we're about to find out. Dun, dun. Here we go! Oh, we can go through all these rooms? Oh shit. Whoa, what? It's a baby Rena. Mommy! Rena! Where are you? Where were you? I missed you! Shh, keep your voice down, sweetheart. I can't stay long. Why not? Why don't you stay with me anymore? Well, that's complicated. The crew will think it's best if we're apart for a while. Oh, her family was also part of this cult. He has big plans for us, and for you especially. Who cares about me at all? Who cares about all that? Honey, it's not that simple. Why not? Why won't they let us be together? Because you're so pure and perfect. I know you love me, but I'm no good if I stay with you. He says I'll corrupt you? Corrupted by your own mom. Rip. But I'm so weak, I want to see you. It's our little secret, okay? Okay, mommy. Is it my fault you can't stay with me anymore? Oh, Rena, no, of course not. It's me. You're going to be a big, important person someday. I can't hold you back. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now, but someday you'll understand. Tokimasa has big plans for you. He told me so himself. He said you're the key to everything. Because you're so pure. Remember why we left the city? Because everyone's so mean. And out for themselves. They're all stained by corruption, but not us. Not you, anyway. I thought you said we were going home. We can't. Tokamasi says the great machine's done for. That all those corrupt people will kill each other in wars. And we'll be left. But you'll be dead or guide them soon. You've been chosen by Tokamasa. To die? I don't want anybody to die. Yes, me neither, sweetie, but like I said, Tokimasa is taking out a new ritual and you'll be able to help everyone. I don't understand why you're saying all these weird things. No, Rena, it's not easy for me either. But it's not about what we want all the time. If you do this, it'll help me. You want to help mommy, don't you? Yeah, I guess. Exactly. So let's smile, okay? Hey, guess what? What? Before the... Oh, God. Guess what? What? Boat horn! Oh, shit. Thank you for the... So I say raid. Thank you for the host. Thank you for pumping the boat horn. Boxy. Before the ritual is gonna be a big celebration just for you. It'll be a big feast. What does that mean? It's a big meal where everyone gets to eat all the food they want. It's like a party. Doesn't that sound fun? I guess so. Then I can come see you again. Do you promise? Yeah. Afterwards, we'll all go out together for the ritual. All together? I thought you said it was just me. Like I said, sweetheart, you've been chosen. Tokamasa says she'll gain the sight to guide us to salvation. Okay. Hey, don't look so sad. You'll get me crying if you do. You don't want to see mommy cry, do you? No. Good, Rena. I need you to listen to me now. Here, I want you to have this. It's mommy's amulet, the one I've kept since I was little. I want you to have it for the ritual. When it starts, I want you to hold it and keep your eyes shut, okay? If you get scared, just hold it tight and think of me, okay? But that amulet is yours. Don't you need it? What if something bad happens to you? It's more important that you have it now. Promise me you'll do what I ask. I promise. Let's make a pinky promise. Okay. You know what happens when you break a pinky promise, right? Yeah, you just let my pinky fall off. Exactly. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? After tomorrow, things might be different. Maybe even a little scary. But it's not all bad. The most important thing is that Tokomachi told us we'll be together. I love you, Rena. I love you too, Mommy. Damn. They were part of the cult too. Oh my goodness. Next room. Oh yeah, they're having a feast. She doesn't really look happy though. Rena. Oh, Rena, maybe you shouldn't be here. Why not? The feast isn't for you. It's for us. The impure who must prepare themselves. Tokomasa says the impure must purify themselves by feasting and expunging the darkness from their bodies. If I can remain uncorrupted, even someone worthless like me will be able to ascend to a higher plane. I don't think you're worthless. Everyone keeps telling me I'm so special. But no one visits me anymore. And where's everyone else? Are they hiding from me now? The others are with the guru preparing themselves for tomorrow. Don't worry, Irina. Everything will be clear tomorrow. There's nothing to fear. Next guy. Hey, can I have a little of that? The great Tokamasa instructed us not to give you any food at the feast. Oh. Don't you see? You're pure. The feast. The indulgence is there to test us. To show us that we are corrupted with the stains of impurity. Yeah, this is definitely some sort of cult. It is a reminder of how the great machine of man keeps us souls shackled and chained. Those who are cleansed must not turn away from the righteous path. Right, but... You're very lucky. Yes, so lucky to be in Tokamasa's favor. He chose you! He chose you to be the Battle Mask, to see the great door to the pure realm. Oh shit. She's the mask bearer, what a surprise. Those other children who were taken, that too was a test to find the most pure among you. You understand, don't you? I don't know. Oh, yeah, yes, of course. You're but a child. Tokamasi says your children are much wiser than us. That your understanding of the world is untamed. I think it's the exact opposite, my good man. Where's mommy? Mommy? Ah, yes. I imagine she's with the girl. She is in need of the girl's love? Don't tell her that. Yes, her mind has gone astray of late at such a key moment. The girl will show her the way. Don't you worry. Mother, father, sister, brother, it doesn't matter. We're your family. You should go back to your bed. I don't know why the girl let someone so important wander freely. What if something happened to you like the others? What others? Do not fear, child. The great Okamasa prophecy will come to pass, and there will be no fear very soon. You should go to sleep, child. Remember, do not eat this meal. It is food for us the pitiful. Hitman 3 coming to Switch? Yeah, I saw that earlier today. When I woke up, before I started the stream, I saw it. They announced it. So you can play Hitman anywhere. You can play Hitman 3 anywhere you go. As long as it's internet, I guess. And you can play it anywhere, as long as you have internet. You know, that would be pretty cool if that was like cross progression. That would be kind of cool. If they had that. Wait, imagine being able to choke someone with the Joy-Cons on the Switch. Like you have to do the fucking subdued choke animation with the Joy-Cons. Like, yeah, imagine if it had unique Joy-Con controls like that. I don't know if it has it, though, but that would be cool. Buy it on Stadia. Fucking Stadia. I guess, yeah. But then you can't go outside and play it. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how Stadia works either. Ah, okay, you can use Stadia on your phone? Okay. Yeah, well then you can still play it outside then with Stadia, as long as you have an internet connection. Hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. You can't really use your mobile data on the Switch. Yeah, yeah. You've got a point there. You got a good point there, Jichu. Yeah. Then you have to then you have to set up a hotspot. And you can play well you can even use a keyboard. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Might as well just get it on Stadia then at that point. And plus, if you do have Stadia, then you can also play other games. Like Cyberpunk when it's out. I just don't know how good the quality will be, but you know. Oh, you still have to buy each game separate? Oh, my bad. I thought it was like Netflix or something. You just like pay the subscription, then bam, we can play every game available on there. Fair enough. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Nothing. It's nothing. The ritual is sown. It'll be a time of great change. Go away. Why? Tomorrow you will guide us. But look at you, so young. We must be resilient. Fear is a pure emotion. All forms of life feel fear. To fear is not weakness, but a test. You are testing me. The guru is wise. Are you okay? You're looking at me funny again. playing in your own hardware on the cloud. Yeah, in that situation, I'll pick Xbox over Stadia. It's nothing. What do you want? Oh, do you know where Takashi is? Weak. They are weak. Don't think about them. Don't cloud your thoughts. You must remain as you are. You needn't worry, Tokamasa. Tokamasa will guide us. Just wait. Alright, last person. We gotta talk with Mac. Oh, wait, that's a Miku. Oh, shit. Stadia would still be better than the Switch. That's true, yeah. That is true. Stadia is a better option compared to Switch, at least for Hitman. What's wrong, Miko? Oh, Rena, what are you doing here? You scared me. I'm sorry. It's alright. You didn't mean it, did you? No. Then there's nothing to worry about. Do you want something? Why isn't Akashi the baby here with me? Here with you? They... He and his sister were not meant for the path of purity. Not like you. It's the night before the ritual. I must unburden myself from thoughts of them. What's unburden mean? Unburden? Rena? It means I have to forget them. Yes, forget the children, Yumiko. Becoming too attached to our offspring is part of mankind's great machine. It is a lie. This was a test. This did not pass. You must... We are so close to our goal. Yes, of course. I will not shackle myself to meaningless connections. Rena, don't worry. Tomorrow is the great ritual Tokamasa has envisioned. And you're the guest of honor. Everything will be aight. Really? Yes, of course. Now run along. I can't let my daughter be the ritual. It's Miko. I thought she would have pink hair. Just because her daughter has it. That's not for you to decide. You know her importance, but the guru says she can show us. But she's my daughter. Tokamasa hasn't told us what he's going to do to her. She's our daughter, Hisako. What if it doesn't work like he says? She's so young. You doubt him? Now? It's because she's so young that she was chosen. Her mind is so stained by regret. It's not stained by regret, sadness, or corruption. She's perfect. I know that, just... Then why hesitate? The Guru tells us we're approaching the moment that will bring us true peace. The culmination of everything we've worked for. Somehow your child is the focal point. He says she'll grant a sight even more profound than his own. She can lead us. I only want to make sure she's okay. He promised me she'll be safe, but now I'm not so sure. The Guru will make sure she's taken care of. She'll want for nothing. She'll want for nothing and be blessed with new sight. It's the only way. The world is on the brink of ruin. There's no time left. My own children will... Well... Hey Miku, don't worry. They'll be safe. No, my own mother betrayed me. She dragged my children away to die in the filth. Oh, I see. So they already escaped at this point, the grandma. I'm sorry, I must be showing. Soon we will no more. Soon we will have no more worries and transcend flesh. You know, don't you? I saw your side when he told us. Yes. All of the things I studied, they were only ever used by corrupt people to control one another, to hurt one another. Soon we'll be free of all that. We'll escape the suffering of this world and be reborn. And it will be Rena who showed us the way. She'll be the bridge. This is turning into Death Stranding now. You're right, I always knew she was special. Even when she was growing inside me, I could feel it. Promise me again. Promise me she'll be taken care of. The last door. Or not. What? Are we done? Wait, you need to get that piece for Grandma. She told us to find something. I guess we're done. Leaving the compound. Yep, can't go back in. Time to get out of the suicide forest. What's this? It looks like a simple wooden amulet. How did I not notice it before? What's this? I feel strange, like I'm back there again. Oh, is this the amulet Rena got from her mom? Oh shit. They're all dead around her pepper hands. What? But where am I? The forest path. I saw things and started running. When I found the amulet, it cut away the fog that had been surrounding me and showed me the truth. The mask, the Kamenkai, Rena, was there the whole time. They all killed themselves. I made her wear the mask. That day was when I started. When Rena became the mask wearer. That day was when it started. When Rena became the mask wearer. When her suffering truly began. The pulse of dark has changed again. And the fuzzy image I had before has snapped into focus. Everything I need to put into this is in my hands. Let's do it. We're taking a train in the forest. How long has it been, I wonder? A man in a sewer, a girl with red hair, and a detective chasing them both. No, I'm no detective anymore. Only a puppet stupidly dancing on its strings. That doesn't sound like me. I'm so stretched out it feels like the slightest breeze could topple me. Each time I get close to the truth, something drags me away. Or maybe all those horrible things haven't happened yet. And I'm just riding the train home where Kazuki will be waiting for me. In another life, maybe, there's an Ayami that's happy. Instead, I'm stuck in the life I've got. And I don't know how much more I can take. Did I really see all those things in the forest? Was that real? Has any of it been? It's just one big acid trip. I don't know anymore. Every time I get a handle on the rules, something comes along and breaks them. But there were things I saw, things I couldn't have known about. Tokimasa, Kamenkai, and my own. Tokimasa's Kamenkai and my own. With me, there's this little wooden mask that so many died for, and now I'm planning to use it for myself? It doesn't feel right. It was her pain that I felt again, in the compound. Even now, the dark doesn't seem so unfamiliar. I could feel it calling to me. That must have been the moment that changed everything. The focal point of all of her mystery. The dark is steeped in that same torment. The suffering of a scared little girl. I wonder if it's the real Rena I've seen. Or is that girl long dead? Either way. Whatever is left of her is in the dark with Kazuki. My only chance to see Kazuki again is to go into those filthy tunnels and find the door. Only then will I have any hope of using it to change his fate. Haven't you learned anything? No, we're just gonna close the door. No. Just give up on finding him already. It's not gonna work, I'm sorry. I mean, it might work, but it's a bad idea. Not the right thing to do. We'll be walking into a trade where the other side has the hand behind their back. Be forced to accept the cost without question. Kazuki Tanaka, the man I've suffered so much for, has been silent. To find him at the door, I'll have to use the mask. I've seen what Rina become as a result of the mask. Would that happen to me? Now that I know the way, is that really what I want? No. That horrible object was made of suffering. Two different groups fed it with the death of innocence. Why play its game? The entirety of the new Kamenkai died for it. Drove me and the man I love to the darkest depths that we've ever known. Why shouldn't I destroy it? I know why. Because it'll be destroying Kazuki and Rina along with it. I've done everything I can to prepare myself, but there's no more time to think. It's time to put an end to all this once and for one way or another. Shinjuku and Kamakura, the two places where my path started, are also where it has to end. This is it. I need to choose. Will I follow the path further into the darkness or return to the light? Yeah, I've already made my mind. I've already made up my mind. I already know what I'm gonna do. The Kawawans claim they can purify the mask and rid the world of its evil influence once and for all. They didn't say what happens after though. What happened to Kazuki and Rina? That awful alley in Shinjuku is where the nightmare began, and it holds the entrance to the dark. My only chance of finding Kazuki is return there with the mask and find the door. Maybe it's the way to put an end to all of this. Yeah, no, fuck that. Nope. Sounds like the fucking worst idea ever. We're gonna fucking cleanse, purify this mask. Hopefully. If it doesn't work, then well, shit. It felt strange to be back in those streets, knowing everything I did. Ancient codes, a troubled family, a girl named Rina, all united by the history of death and suffering caused by a simple object. All that meaningless death for innocent people. And for what? To protect mankind? To make us better? Don't make me laugh. No more. I've gone down the rabbit hole far enough. I refuse to be a slave of the mask any longer. I'll destroy it, turn it back to ashes, and do the world a favor. My final defined act, as reality breaks apart at the seams. The Kawans are waiting at the shrine. They know as well as I did. They know as well as I did the torment the mask brings with it. What? Let's hope the old woman can do what she can. Let's do it. Let's hopefully put an end to this. Oh wow, look, there's no red paint on that anymore. Oh god, not now. This is not the time. It's preventing me from going to the shrine. Not again, I won't let you control me. Why now? Is it trying to stop me? This mask, born out of death and suffering, shouldn't be in this world. Maybe those people were trying to restore things? Nah, why am I thinking about that? I have to keep going. What is this feeling? Fear? It, I, I'm afraid to go forward. I have to go back. I can't move. Death. Everything about this place feels like death. What if I'm wrong? Kazuki Rina, they could still be down there. That's what it wants. That's why I need to destroy it. But oh god, what will happen? Why is it why is it pleading with me? All those life chapters of the mask want to be free, don't they? Then why? Like, let's turn back. Now's my last chance. I'm so confused. What do I do? Nah, fuck that. I made up my mind. We're purifying this fucking mask. Hoping for the best. Nope. Just nope. Everyone told us everyone told us throughout the entire game that it's a bad idea to fucking open that door and do whatever, so no. We're purifying this thing. E2! So, you came after all? Yes, of course she did. She knew it was the right thing to do. You bought something, didn't you? From the compound. I did. I found an old wooden amulet. You're right. The darkness I felt there was the same. Seriously? Wait, this is actually real? When I was there, I saw visions from the past of people who are gone now. I know about the ritual Tokimasa tricked them into performing. How could you have let it happen? She was just a girl. There's no answer I can give that would satisfy you. No answer? Is that the best you could do? That's why you fled? Isn't it? You knew all about Tokamasa's ritual, and what would happen to everyone who was left behind. That you took Mai and Takeshi, and ran and did nothing to stop it. Stop it! What could I have changed? Emiko knew what... Niku... Oh god. Emiko knew what staying meant for her children as well as I did. She was willing to die, however Tokamasa told her to. I couldn't persuade my own daughter to save herself. You think I didn't try? The police never would have believed an old woman talking about ancient rituals. I had no choice. They were monsters. They weren't monsters. They were lost, looking for answers in a world that had none for them. Much like you, like us. In my years with the mask, I could hear them sometimes in the darkness, along with voices I did not recognize. I always thought they were vengeful, restless, punishing me for my sins. Once we purify the mask, perhaps they will forgive us? I fucking hope so. Did you find the girl chasing you? The Zarina? Did you ask her forgiveness? Forgiveness? I'm not sure if that's possible anymore. After everything the girl went through, all of her self-hatred and sorrow are part of the mask now. I felt it all at this shrine the day I shot her. Do you think this will put a stop to all of it? The whispers, Rena, all the strange things we've seen? Atonement is a journey, one that expands past our time on this earth. It will at least allow us to take the first step toward righting our own sins. Oh, sins, huh? Hold on, I've only ever done good luck rituals and harmless little blessings. This is different. Grandma, this is real. I don't know if I can do this. Mai, calm yourself. A ritual has meaning in its very act. It is the god's way of preparing us for the true test. You just sound like a fucking cult member now. You are a pure child. Oh god. She sounds just like all those crazy people from the cult. You are a pure child, and combined with your will, that will give the ritual power. It will work. It must. Why me? Because you are not corrupted by it. Only you can do it. You can bring your mother peace. Please, Mai. You have to try. I know you think it's crazy, but this mask has caused a lot of people to suffer. It doesn't matter if you believe us. Just do it knowing that it'll help me and your grandma move on. We haven't seen what we've seen, so I don't blame you for being skeptical. But you can believe in helping us, right? I just want this all to end. Me too. Every day it's been harder to keep things straight. And I think this mask is partly to blame. Hold on, let me look at my stats. Oh my god, look at that investigation. We got all the way up to 100 Park. I'm surprised we didn't go insane either though. Nice. It's silly. I'm not religious. Never have been. But I want this all to stop, to become normal again. I want to believe that it'll work. And I want to believe in you. So please, I'm begging you to try. Okay. Thank you, Mai. Mai, are you ready? I just need a moment to prepare. What if we're wrong? What do you mean? What if the mask isn't the problem? What if we're making it worse? An old man told me that the mask didn't create the shadows. It only opens your vision to them. So are we doing the right thing? What if we're missing something? Are you losing your resolve? No, it's just Tanaka, the man who died. The one I was searching for. He always said, what if isn't good enough for a detective. I guess old habits die hard, and there's still so much I don't understand. And you never will. It's a matter of faith, child. Okay, I'm ready. And Miko, please forgive me for leading you to those people. and for what happened to you. I tried to save you. I tried. I pray you find peace. Grandma, you ready? Yes, I'm ready. As the ritual continued, I felt an overwhelming sadness. Like something had been ripped out of me that I would never find again. At that moment, the whispers of the mask turned into desperate, pleading screams. I closed my eyes and hugged myself like a child, utterly engulfed in fear. It's broken! Did it work? Park? Then there was silence. When I opened my eyes, the mask was split in two. I knew in that moment that Kazuki was dead and had been all along. We all left the shrine in silence. I never returned. No. Nothing was quite right after that day. Rina's presence was gone, but I started to feel other things. The shadows began to take on new, fearful shapes. Tokyo began to change, crime shot up, and the murder rate peaked at an all-time high that year. The police was so swamped with the wave of violence that they reinsisted me as a homicide detective. The investigation into me was dropped entirely. I quit within 6 months, just didn't have the stomach for it anymore. And after what happened to Kazuki, I could never focus. What if the ritual was a mistake? What if everything that happened since then was all my fault? Sometimes I wake up at night wondering if the world of the dark was the truth, and my life now is a dream, an after image from being exposed to a bright flash. I don't go out much these days. Can't battle face the real world. The end of the mask way. Clap. We did it. Cast. What's my name? Credit me for my fucking next tier high-end voice acting. But I mean, I guess we did the right thing. Broke the mask, the voices stopped, but she became a different person. Oh, detective lady became a different person. Tokyo turned into a shit show. But hey, well, I felt like I did the right thing by destroying it. Cause yeah, throughout the whole game, almost everyone we encountered was just like, I don't think it's a good idea to go through that door. Doesn't seem right. Oh, dude, but poor Rena feels bad, man. She got super unlucky. She did not have the best life. Feels bad, man. Published by Sony Music Entertainment Japan. It's him! Interesting. Most interesting. You're nothing but a crow feeding on the carry-on. The time leaves in its wake. Fucking knew it, dude. These two knew each other. All along. Forgive me for not being an impartial spectre of human suffering. The woman who had her own desires, I only gave her a little push. But the results? This cannot be. Not right at all. The mask gone from this world. I won't accept it. Why not? What do you care? Shall I explain the reason it bothers you so? Because you gain nothing from this truth? But make no mistake. It is a truth. another possibility. Time is not a single thread, but a complex tapestry pushed and formed into a picture by the forces of fate and chance. Different threads present a myriad of truth, but all are aspect of the same visage nonetheless. A myriad, interesting, interesting. I would have thought one so interesting in history would have adhered to a single truth. On the contrary, if history has taught me anything, it is that there is no one truth. The deeper one gazes, the more complex it becomes. Yes, all the truth, all grant insight into the same puzzle. You're right, my old friend. Time is a spiral. Observe it long enough, and we may yet learn something. No, she is not your plaything. It is not your decision. There is only one way this can end. Only one way for the world to remain intact and stop the thing that's coming. It must be protected. The role must be performed. Stopping, so stopping. Allow me to ask you a question. I believe I know it already. You've asked it before. Indulge me. I ask you the same thing. If the dancing puppet looks up and sees its strings, does it remain a puppet? Or what of fate and chance, then? I answer your riddle with one of mine, my own. You see the storm clouds approaching, and although you can take shelter, or alter you. Wait, what? You see storm clouds approaching, and although you can take shelter or alter your course, does the storm not calm regardless? Pah, no fun. You've never tolerated my philosophical side. Nor you, me, when I tell you how things are. I suppose that's because we are one of the same. But what of her? All we can do is watch. But eventually she'll end up there. There's only one path which will hold the world together. What? New game plus? What the fuck does that mean? The fuck does that mean? All the stuff that they were talking about in the end. What? What is happening? Are they making a sequel for this? What's up? Was a new game plus? What the hell is that gonna be? I guess you can just continue with your stats. I'm not sure. Oh well, now I can finally check. Does this game have a plat? I've been curious this whole time. Oh, whoa! Okay. So this game has 45 trophies? What? There's a trophy for every single action in the game, pretty much. Butterfly Club bad ending, Butterfly Club good ending. I don't know what that means. What is purification ending? Yeah, I guess there's multiple endings too. We purified everything. I still feel like we did the right thing. I'll take it. That is good enough for me. GG's, but a fun game. Unique game. Detective Animu horror game. It was very interesting. I would play it again if it didn't take us like 8+ hours to finish in total. But that was a cool unique game. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. Really had a lot of fun making all the different voices for all the characters. I feel like the gentleman or the gentleman or the old lady voice. That's probably one of my My favorite voices to make.